What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Modi J and we're locked in. This is exclusive photos for episode 4. And we're going to be talking about the predictions for Marvin going into this episode and what does he have on his plate right now. Well, we see Jukebox here in the jersey, and we know that he's giving her a gun from the trailer. We got the issues with Rock and the feds watching, him and Stefano getting a little caught up, and then him and Early Tyler with Unique on the loose. Now, before we jump into this and we break down the predictions of Marvin, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions such as this, then hit your like button, turn on your notification bell, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 75,000 subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. These are the little quick prediction videos that we have, and we're starting off with Marvin, and we're going to look at this jukebox picture a little more in depth because it might show us something that actually helps Jukebox's story and helps us navigate what's her next move since she's out of the army now. It looks like Jukebox may have gotten in a fight with somebody and hit upside the head. Now, my theory is that she might be the one that exposes Crystal and pretty much puts the blame on her for Kanan's apartment getting kicked in. But that could be one theory. Or she was out with Mara and maybe her and the girls got into it. But this jersey, during the trailer, we see Marvin hand Jukebox a gun. And after she gets the gun, we see her pull the gun on somebody. Now, could it be pulling it on Crystal? And then that's where we have the photo of Kanan coming to squashing the beef between Crystal and Jukebox. Like, hey man, y'all gotta stop that nonsense. Crystal ain't did nothing, Juke. Me and her, we good. Me and her, we together. She didn't set up nobody. You know what I mean? Or Juke could just be out here on some wild stuff. Maybe she gets into it with her old crew. But nonetheless, Marvin gave her the gun, and he's going to have to deal with this as a father. Obviously, Marvin really isn't that trained in that area, but we're going to see how he handles this. In Jukebox, you would think she knows how to fight, man. She should be a scrapper by now. We know what Early Tyler's on. He's getting money and telling you what's going on in the streets. Marvin did break him off $50 to get information on anything about the Chinese restaurants, and it looks like he's back doubling up. What have you heard? It's been some time. Now, Early Tyler is working directly with Unique and told Unique that it's dangerous and he playing with fire. Now, is Early Tyler going to give up Unique? Definitely not, because Unique just gave him $5,000 to $10,000, but he's still playing the field. And Marvin wants to know, hey, have you heard anything about the restaurants? I know you heard by now. Bodies are dropping. So, of course, Early Tyler is either A, going to throw Marvin off or continue to say he doesn't know anything. But if he keeps saying he doesn't know anything, that's going to have Marvin looking at him a little suspicious. Like, normally you have your nose in everyone's business. So what's the difference? Are you working with somebody? So Early Tyler's probably going to throw Marvin off and give him some false information, which is going to have Marvin end up turning on Early Tyler. But Early Tyler can't be trusted, at least from Marvin's aspect. Stefano has been having Marvin out in these streets putting in that work. We had the son-in-law, we had the bookie, and there's no telling how many other people Marvin is out here terrorizing. But with that being said, Rock did give Marvin a heads up that the feds are watching. Now, he's here with Rock, meeting with Stefano, so obviously he's not going to give away what him and Stefano do, and he's just going to be reserved and let Rock do all the talking. Rock is trying to replace Quan, but I'm pretty sure that this is an issue about what's going on with the restaurants. Rock did say she wanted to take over. So we seen in the trailer that Marvin is going to kidnap Tremont. And once they get him, they'll probably try to knock him off and get that connect at least. And then they'll double back on Quan. But as of right now, Stefano is with it. If Rock is really dedicated to taking over, he's going to be okay and give the say so for her to be able to make that move. But Rock isn't going to bring up the feds are watching. And Marvin sure the hell isn't, because Marvin likes what he's doing on the side. Even though Rock didn't tell him about the get out of jail free card, we can't act like Marvin isn't one of the most loyal people in the Power universe. He's going to do whatever Rock needs to be done, and he's going to fall back. He ain't going to say nothing. He's going to fall in line, let things play out how they supposed to, but he ain't going to let nobody double cross him. We seen that with Nephew when he was stealing. If you let one person steal, everybody's going to steal. So he's with Rock. They're a solidified, unified front when it comes to anybody else. They just have their own internal take where Rock wants him to fall back because she doesn't know what he's doing, and she doesn't want Marvin to potentially work his way up, and then Stefano bypass her and put Marvin in charge. That's really what it is, a little bit of jealousy. It's just Marvin doesn't want to say, man, I'm out here acting a fool and doing exactly what Andre told us not to do, and that's wilding out. With the feds lurking around, this is going to get bad for everybody. Now, see, the feds aren't talking directly with Marvin, and this is his prediction, but we can't leave this out. With Rock having to get out of jail free card, and now the feds freely coming and talking to her at the house, if Marvin sees this, it's going to have him wondering, what are you exactly talking to them about? Typical Rock wouldn't even let the feds in the house. He would talk to him at the door, and that would be it. Now, letting them in the house, this means they know what's in here. You know they're definitely snooping around. But Rock, she's openly talking to him. Now, I don't believe she's giving any information. She's gathering information so she can go back and tell Marvin if anything does happen, what they can and can't do, or if they're, saying if they're watching, saying, Marvin, this is how we need to maneuver. But the feds are going to play a big role because Marvin may not make it out of this season. Whether that's deleted or in jail, it's looking bad for him. And the feds, he better hope they get to him first, because if anyone on the street does, you know what they're doing to Marvin. R.I.P. All right, there you go. Let me know what you think about Marvin, and what are your predictions for Marvin in episode 4? Is he just going to fall back and let Rock continue to do what she's supposed to do, and he goes out in the street and try to figure out who did this because Quan ain't playing around and Quan ain't backing down? Or is he still going to meet up with Stefano and potentially do some foul stuff behind the scene because that adrenaline gets Marvin going? Let me know what you think. I'm J. If you like this kind of content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on your notification bell. I'm on that road to 75,000 subscribers. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching. I'm out.